Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today's reading will be a general reading to see what messages Spirit has for you at the time you view this video. The reading is for the Pisces collective, so the more highly you have Pisces in your birth chart, the more this reading may resonate with you. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Pisces. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces at the time they view this video, please? What messages do you have for Pisces? We're having the King of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with a masculine air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you may be at a point where you're making some type of decision or speaking some type of truth. Others of you may be consulting a doctor or attorney or somebody of some type of profession. We'll go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know about that in just one moment. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? What messages do you have for Pisces, please, Spirit? Then we have the Ten of Cups, which speaks to emotional fulfillment and contentment. Then the Wheel of Fortune, so it seems as though there's a positive change on the horizon for you, Pisces. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? And we have the Ten of Swords. So after a period of trauma and difficulty, understanding that the sun is rising in the background after you've endured this suffering. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please, Spirit? Then we have the Moon. The Moon is the card of Pisces, but also the card of the subconscious, of creativity, and of factors that might not be 100% clear. What other messages do you have for Pisces? Okay, and we have a few more coming out, so let's organize these. So we have the Three of Swords, so some type of heartache and pain, which we also have the Ten of Swords, so they're probably related. Then we have the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Coins is feminine earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. With the Three of Cups, this can refer to joy, celebration, getting together with people. And then Eight of Cups ultimately, which is a walking away. So what we're seeing here, Pisces, is your desire for emotional fulfillment and contentment. However, in the past, you have experienced the opposite of that in a particular case here. Instead of experiencing the Ten of Cups, which you had hoped for, this could also be that a King of Swords energy that was in your life had hoped also to have Ten of Cups with you. But unfortunately, due to things that were outside of your control or their control, the situation ended up in the Ten of Swords. And again, we'll get clarification for this to further understand. But ultimately, we see here that Pisces, you endured heartache and loss as a result of what has been going on. And you would really like to have stability and security. And ultimately, you could have even been dealing with an earth sign who is entertaining other people, and you decide to walk away. Oop, that's totally out of, let me see if I can adjust the thingy so you guys can see. And you can see my coffee. Okay, let's go, guys. So Spirit, please come here and show us exactly what you want Pisces to know about this message. Let me move my coffee a little so I can not show you. Let me have a sip, I guess. Super hot. Okay, guys, so here we go. Spirit, please show Pisces what you want them to know about this King of Swords. What is this King of Swords for Pisces, please? What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Swords? And I have two cards. So we have, for the King of Swords, Pisces, we are getting the Page of Cups and the Judgment. So I'm strongly feeling as though the Page of Cups is representing an apology here, and there's an awakening that whoever this King of Swords represents in your life, that they have, I'm feeling as though you're in separation from them now, or you're not even in contact with them. But it seems as though they are seeing the truth of the impacts that their actions had on you, and are feeling, I'm getting a sense of remorse. But ultimately, they've been considering reaching out to you, perhaps even for forgiveness. Let's go ahead and continue with this reading. What is this Ten of Cups, please, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know about this Ten of Cups? And we have the Page of Wands. So this is definitely some type of news coming forward in order to bring you some happiness, or some news that will bring you happiness. Let's get some more information here. Spirit, what else is this Ten of Cups for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to... Okay, so for the Ten of Cups now, Pisces, we have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So it's interesting that the Eight of Swords is a card of having stuck energy, of not having self-empowerment, of feeling like you're trapped or just stuck, like you literally can't see a way out of your situation, just as the person is bound there. They could certainly get free, but they just mentally, with the swords, mentally don't see, because they have the blindfold on, and because of the fact that they mentally can't see a way, they put their own restrictions on themselves. So it's just their mental space that is keeping them stuck. But we see some type of energetic change here. So there's an unstuckness, right? That's the proper vocabulary for that. Just kidding. So here we definitely see movement away from being in the self-imposed prison or self-imposed freeze. And we see a message of communication coming forward. I'm almost feeling as though somebody is viewing you as a person they could have true happiness with, but they effed it up, is what I'm seeing. What is this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know about this Wheel of Fortune? What is this Wheel of Fortune, please? Okay, hold on. So for the Wheel of Fortune, Pisces, we are getting the King of Swords again. So this King of Swords energy is very prominent in your reading and is coming out. So you, as we stated, this could be a decision, or this could be a person, like a professional person, a decision you're making, or a professional person, or somebody who has air heavily placed in their chart. So it could be a few different things. But we ultimately see the Wheel of Fortune at play here with the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Strength card. So yeah, this person has been shouldering a significant burden, and they're trying to have the courage and the strength to come forward with some type of romantic gesture or offer. Now, I'm feeling also that this Knight of Cups isn't necessarily romantic, so this does not have to be a romantic partnership. This could be any type of connection. I'm really feeling strongly. It doesn't have to be just love. It could be somebody who just didn't do right by you. Again, we have the energy of a lawyer, attorney, doctor, somebody in the educated, skilled, like they had to go to extended school for some people. For others, this is like a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or others, this is a decision to move forward past an emotional burden and have the courage and strength to turn the wheel. So a few different scenarios. Please take it as it resonates and don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. But here we have the Ten of Swords. So ultimately, we see the energy of, regret. There's some level of regret that's occurring in this situation where somebody felt completely paralyzed. We don't have the Ten of... I'm holding on to it. I was like, we don't have the Ten of Swords yet, but it's in my hand. So yes, in fact, we do. So the feeling of somebody being completely paralyzed as a result of the choices and decisions that they made and how they impacted you is really coming through in this energy. What is this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know about this Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords for Pisces, please? Yeah, they didn't value you, or they offered you something that was less than they could have actually given you, and that totally put your boundaries up. They came to you you saw their truth. I'm hearing you saw their truth, and you saw what their capability was. But instead of coming to you in their truth and in their full self, they handed you this little teeny little insignificant cup, and you're like, okay, but I see that you're just not showing up as your truth. You're not showing up in your full integrity. and you were like, I'm not allowing this because I see beyond what you're presenting to me, and I'm disenchanted, pardon me, with it, because you're putting these swords in my back because I can see what else is going on. Because, you know, Pisces, you just know. You're the high priestess. In tarot, Pisces is the high priestess, which is knowing, not speaking. It's having knowledge that isn't like proven. It's having that intuitive connection. But ultimately, because you knew that this person wasn't showing up or being honorable or showing up in a way that was admirable, you know, it was these swords that they were putting in your back because they were effectively betraying you or hurting you, right? I mean, it was false. Either way, we have the 10 of Swords, which is mentally you chose an ending here. And your boundaries went up and you're like, okay, I'm not going to accept this situation. I'm going to end it. So what is this Moon card for Pisces, please, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know about this Moon card? What is this Moon card for Pisces, please, Spirit? Pardon me. What is this Moon card for Pisces, please? So here, Pisces, I really feel as though with this Moon and this Three of Swords here, this is showing kind of like what this situation, and that, you know, the wheel was turned and you decide to end what was going on because it was dissatisfying, whether that's with a person or a situation, etc. You know your own story. But here we see that what has occurred here did in fact result in heartache and loss and pain for you. Pardon me, I'm sniffy, I don't know. And for this Moon card, we see that you could very well be in a place, or were in a place, of sadness and disappointment, where you had really wanted to have something wonderful here, but it ended in disappointment. However, we see that you're having a turnabout. We also see the wheel here, and as the wheel turns, so do your emotions and so does your energy. And now we see you in a place where you're beginning to be a little bit more hopeful. There's a little bit of healing that's coming in, and the sun is beginning to shine in your life again, and you're starting to think about new possibilities on how you can move forward into, you know, what is best for you. What is this Three of Swords for Pisces, please? What is this Three of Swords for Pisces? What do you want, Pisces? Thank you. And we have the Hermit. So even though it wasn't easy, even though you would not have probably chosen this lesson, you're wiser and you see things more clearly as a result of experiencing this heartache. And I really feel strongly that if you were then the person that you are now, you would have definitely made different choices in this situation. However, the lesson has now been learned, and you can go forward and make different choices now, even though that doesn't help you then. All right, what is this Queen of Coins for Pisces? What is this Queen of Coins for Pisces, please? So we have the Queen of Coins and the Two of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this could speak to, you know, definitely a connection with an earth sign. It doesn't have to be, but here we're just looking at, this could be a long-term relationship. This could be also a relationship with your mother or a feminine figure or somebody who provides you comfort. This can also speak to some type of financial contract that makes you very secure and stable. Spirit, please give me one more card for this Queen of Pentacles. One more card for this Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit. One more card for this Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Hangman, which card of Pisces, also a card of letting go. In order to have success and victory in your life and to come into your own independence and security and stability. So it seems here, Pisces, that for some of you, you might be or were in a relationship or had the opportunity to be in relation with somebody who has the Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles attributes. very comforting, very stable, might have Earth in their chart. But ultimately, we see that you are going to, you know, move forward here. Spirit, what is this Three of Cups for Pisces? What is this Three of Cups for Pisces, please? And we have the World. So you are focused right now on your own success, fulfillment, and completion in your life. And you're walking away from what isn't really a match to your vibration. What is this Eight of Cups, please? What is this Eight of Cups for Pisces? What is this Eight of Cups for Pisces, please, Spirit? So for the Eight of Cups, Pisces, we are getting the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So it's really gotten to the point where you may have been in a place where you were holding on to something or guarding your heart, but now you have a new truth and clarity. You have wisdom as well from what you have experienced, and you're going forward into the world differently. Just as we were saying before, had you known what you know now, you would have moved differently within the situations in your life before. Spirit, one card for the overall message of this reading for Pisces. One card for the overall message of this reading for Pisces. And you can't cry over spilled milk. We have base chakra, which speaks to grounding and matters of stabilization. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? What other messages? So we have shadow side. This is also the moon. So this may have been a dark period for you, but you're definitely overcoming and you've learned how to survive this situation. Any other cards for Pisces? And then we have conflict and defeat. So one thing that remains clear here, Pisces, is you did go through this difficulty that maybe made both of you feel stuck. It was definitely a burden. You may have tried to get clarity with the other person, really stood your ground to what they were offering you versus what they could have offered you, or what they did versus what they could have done. But, you know, again, it's spilled milk. And even though this situation caused you pain, caused you heartache and loss, you are really moving forward in a balanced way and having a different perspective on energy, on your situations, on relationships, and you're really focused on what's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment independent of other people. In the past, you could have very well had a perspective of, well, they don't make me happy, or why aren't they making me happy? Versus now you may have more of a clarity about the truth of your happiness, to where nobody is responsible for your happiness, and you now understand that you are the only one that can truly provide or create happiness within yourself. And if you don't have happiness within yourself, then you're going to come into every situation and find some type of unhappiness within it, because that's a root cause of your dissatisfaction within yourself. This is the message I have for you today, Pisces. I hope it helps. God bless.